button down, and you know, like everybody's dressed like that, so it's not gonna matter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I went out there for Rolling Loud 2022, and it was a whole vibe, man. I went to the Versace, um, I went to the Versace mansion, had dinner there, like moved all around, and I went to this karaoke spot called Caroline. It was that's my favorite thing to do. About karaoke spot. And so, no, I'm a uh,
Hey, yo. It's your boy Ghambit, a.k.a. Tequila Daddy, a.k.a. Gabi Papi, a.k.a. Jose Brogan. It's the most lit radio show and podcast in the Galaxy Treehouse Club live. Yes. Hold on, let me make sure this is... I gotta make sure, like, you know, since we do this live, like, I gotta make sure I put it all in the, in all the right channels. You know what I'm saying? Drop it in the clubhouse, man. People going crazy on clubhouse. It's hilarious. So per usual, we're simultaneously streaming. Right now, we're streaming on YouTube. We'll be streaming on Kick in a little bit, where I'll be playing a bunch of Murder Inc. hits, you know, produced by Irv Gotti. We got to start off by saying rest in peace to legendary hip-hop producer Irv Gotti, man. You know, he passed away today from a stroke. He succumbed. He was already hospitalized due to a stroke, and he wasn't able to shake back. He passed away approximately 2.5 hours ago, around about 5 p.m. today. Well, that's a little bit long. It's like 4.5 hours, or 4 hours. But we're simultaneously streaming on Chatter, on the Treehouse. My homie Don Juan hosting the room for me. Shout out my brother. Shout out to Rudy, Jew, Billy, of course. We got Chi and Dora Maria, a couple of New York natives in the house on Chatter. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. I see you, DM Abreu. Shout out to you. Yes, R.I.P. Irv, man. R.I.P. Irv. It's a sad day. You know, no matter, you know, this is one thing I was talking about on Chatter. Like, a lot of people get caught up in all the, like, hip-hop beef, right? So whatever 50 Cent had going on with, we'll unpack that, you know. Whatever 50 had going on with Irv. But at the end of the day, this man was a father, son. He was a legendary creator, influencer of the culture. I was just watching this Vlad interview where he was just talking about, like, you know, when I die, people won't be able to say that, you know, like, pretty much saying, like, I contributed to the culture and I, you know, like, was an important part of the culture, which I respect and I love that for him, you know. And it is definitely sad. Always sad whenever we lose a legend, right? It's always sad. But, you know, life goes on. My heart and my prayers go out to his family and loved ones. And lost a legend, bro. No matter which way you look at it. You could just be a fan of the culture and not get yourself emotionally invested in what these fellows had going on in real life too, guys. Don't get carried away. And I hate to see that type of corny stuff on my timeline, because it's like, at the end of the day, this is a real dude, really from his section, really well respected, did a lot for the culture and to push the culture forward, had a lot of great hits. Like, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of iconic hits that shifted the culture, top 10 hits, you know, that, like, I can't get out of my brain because I relate them to moments in my life because they were playing, you know, something that was blapping in the background. So R.I.P. Irv Gotti. So yeah, he passed away from a stroke. So a lot of people, like, in recent years start seeing that he started losing a lot of weight. So people were kind of wondering what's up with him. There was a rumor, or I think it was publicly stated that he had diabetes and was dealing with health issues. Had a second stroke. I think that was the second stroke that he had. It is super sad, bro. Like, it is super sad. I don't think like the way that America works, like we don't really push the culture of let's be healthy, let's try and be the best versions of ourselves. Instead, we push people to go eat fucking cheap bad food that's bad for your heart, and I don't like that. I don't like that. You know what I mean? But I don't like that for us. But anyways, I'm gonna go down a small list. We're gonna pay homage to the legend. Give the whole breakdown of his death. Give a couple of his accolades. And we're gonna wrap it up. Say God bless him, and then we're gonna transfer over to Kick, where I'll be streaming a bunch of music from Murder Inc. And that's how we're gonna rock tonight. So what's going on there? Boom, boom. Here we go. Why is it doing this? Like right when I need you to act right, laptop, you do this. You do this, laptop. And then it was not wanting to do this. Okay, here we go. Now you're cooperating with me. At least trying. Dang. Okay, close this. Close it. Close it. Boom. 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 All right. So, Irv Gotti, a noted record exec. This is from Hollywood Reporter. Irv Gotti, a noted record exec, music producer, and entrepreneur, best known as the founder of Murder Inc. Records, has died. The Hollywood Reporter has confirmed. The cause of death is yet unknown, and we now know that it's a stroke. But the music mogul did suffer a stroke last year. Rising to prominence in the late 1990s and early 2000s, Gotti, born Irving Domingo Lorenzo Jr., played a key role in hip-hop and R&B records of the time, working with artists like Ja Rule, Ashanti, DMX, each of whom who saw massive commercial success. His signature production style blended hip-hop beats with melodic hooks and influenced a wave of rap and R&B crossover hits that were inescapable from 2001 to 2004. Among them were several multi-platinum smashes with Ja Rule and Jennifer Lopez, including I'm Real and Ain't It Funny? Ain't It Funny? With Ashanti and Ja Rule landing another hit with Always on Time, and she, as a solo artist, charted with Foolish, Rain on Me, and Mesmerize. Before launching Murder Inc. in New York City in 1998, Gotti worked as an A&R at Def Jam, where he helped bring DMX, Jay-Z, and Ja Rule to the label. Under the moniker DJ Irv, he produced a song called Can I Live from Jay-Z's 1996 debut Reasonable Doubt. Can I live? Dun, 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 dun. Man, listen, if you don't know Reasonable Doubt, just don't talk to me. One of the greatest hip-hop records of all time. Later called The Ink, Vanessa Carlton signed with the label, and Gotti co-produced her 2007 album Heroes and Thieves with Rick Rubin and Third Eye Blind Stephen Jenkins. Gotti's production credit extended 2 records by Kanye West, Memphis Bleak, Fat Joe, Christina Milian, and also released several albums under his own name. Def Jam has one of its own, Def Jam has lost one of its most creative soldiers who was hip-hop. Says Leor Cohen, who held the chief executive roles at the label from 1998 to 2004 and was a presence from its from his nascent days. He currently serves as a global head of music at YouTube. Yo, I have my reservations about Leor. There's days where I love Leor. There's days where I'm like, he's deplorable. But anyways, that's another conversation. When we were on Bended Knee, he brought the best. He brought the heat and saved our asses. He comes from a very tight, beautiful family from Queens, and it's an honor and a privilege to have known him. Irv, you will be missed. His career faced some setbacks in the mid-2000s due to an FBI investigation and a raid of Murder Inc.'s offices into alleged ties with drug kingpin Kenneth Supreme McGriff. Though ultimately acquitted, the case damaged Murder Inc.'s reputation. In recent years, Gotti had reinvented himself, expanding into television with the creation of BET's Tales, an anthology series blending hip-hop and storytelling. Gotti is survived by his 3 children, Angie, Sonny, Jonathan, Wilson, and his mother, Nini Lorenzo, sisters Tina and Angie, and his brother Chris Lorenzo. Chris Gotti. Shout out to Chris Gotti, actually. Big love. With whom he co-founded Murder Inc. Reaction to news of his death from across the music world was swift. See some of the tributes in social media below. So yeah, Ye shouted him out. We got obviously like BET, Rob, let's see who else. We got Def Jam Records put out a statement. Ebro. Who's this right here? Man, there's I mean, he's like hip hop royalty. Like there's no way that and what's crazy, I'm surprised it didn't give the part of him. The original Murder Inc. was actually Jay-Z, Ja Rule, and DMX. It was this super group. They were gonna put it out, and this was around the time that Ja Rule just dropped the Veni Vidi Vici album with the Holla Holla, and that was the original Murder Inc. They graced the cover of Double XL or The Source. I forgot which one it was, but they graced the cover. Let's see. Oops, I hate this. Boom, boom, boom. That's me in the background. Look at boom. See, I'm looking for this. Right here. So it was a double XL. Come on, computer. This is why my stream got to blow up so I can get like a new computer. Let's go into the chat right now. We got Murder Inc. At Lecheto 88. Murder Inc. was on top in the 2000s. Irv was trying to make DMX, Ja Rule, Jay-Z a rap group. Yes. Blanco SoCal, damn, like right now. Nah, he passed away, I think it was around 5 p.m. today. I got the news at maybe about 30 minutes after he passed, and we scheduled the room right away. But yeah, rest in peace, Irv, bro. He's legendary, man. Very much so legendary. Ooh, did I lose myself here? I think I lost myself in my chatter room, bro. Let me Oh, we are live on Chatter. My bad, yo. Shout out everybody in the room on Chatter, man. My homie Don Juan for holding me down. Bunch of beautiful people in there. We chopping it up in there just prior to me going live. We got Don Juan in there, Rudy, Jew, Chi-Chi, and Billy. If y'all got like something you want me to speak, a comment y'all want me to read off, and if you're in a chatter, just let me know and just like drop it in the chat on Chatter, and then I'll read it out loud. Blanco SoCal Dan, El Lecheto said, I think he tried signing Nas to Murder Inc. Yeah, he was trying to create like a monopoly of all the dope talent. I mean, because think about it. He was at Def Jam. He had all kinds of power because he was able to work with dudes like Jay-Z, like, he was able to work with all of them. Like, he was trying, I mean, just to like, even though it didn't pan out, because obviously, like, Jay-Z's not going to do that, just the fact that, like, you have the influence to be able to get, like, a bunch of these dudes, like Jay-Z and DMX, to agree to be in a super group with you know what I mean? That's like insane. Like the idea behind that, just to have that type of confidence to be able to convince Jay-Z to do something like that is like ridiculous. Like, you know what I mean? So I got to commend him for, having that type of hunger. That's culture, bro. That's super like lit. Like, super lit, man. Rest in peace to a legend, man. Was this really it? This was a Reddit image, all right. So, yeah, so I remember when this dropped, too. I was like, damn, this is going to be lit. This is going to be lit. Never panned out, obviously. And you could probably imagine, Jay-Z probably had a lot to do with it not panning out. Because he was just like, nah, we're not going to do that. I'm beyond that. I'm above that. It's below my pay grade. This was in the time of Hard Knock Life. I think this stemmed from the Hard Knock Life tour. I think this, like, Streets is Watching, Backstage, that era. This is when this dropped. Cash home. So, pretty epic. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. Sad day. Sad day. Legend passed. And like we were just watching the his Vlad interview, and how he was just the way he was talking about leaving a legacy behind is super sad. You know what I mean? Because you never know, bro. You never know when it's going to be our time, right? Because we have our plans. And in that interview, he's just pretty much talking about his plans of what he has as far as, like, what's next for Irv Gotti and, just making sure that he left a good legacy in hip-hop. And, it's just sad, bro. It's sad. he's a dad, you know, and that show for real showed the dynamic between him and his kids and being a family man. We got to see Irv Gotti as a family man, and it's truly a sad situation, man. And then there's this guy. There's this guy. This is what 50 Cent posted. He said, "I'm smoking on that Gotti pack." And then he put a snarky remark that says, "Nah," I think it said, "Nah, I'm playing." Right. He's "Nah, God bless." Said, "Smoking on that Gotti pack. Nah, God bless him. LOL." That's wild. Some people are really criticizing 50 over this. Due to the fact that it's a little insensitive. He literally did it like an hour after it happened. And now the thing is that everything that was going on with 50 and Irv Gotti had little to nothing to do with music. It crossed over into music and it bled into the music based off of like what had happened in the past. But in actuality, 50 Cent and Irv Gotti, this is why I tell people like, yo, you can't be like, you know, y'all disrespecting that man because you're a fan of 50 Cent. 50 Cent is corny. Super corny, bro. Looking forward to his jams. Yes, I'm going to be playing them right after this. Damn, 50 is a savage. He is, bro. 50 Cent is a super savage, bro. 50 Cent's a super savage. Dora said, "I can only be on one app now. I will stay on YouTube." Oh, okay. So I'm guessing that's Dora. Okay. This is probably Dora. Oh, DM. Yeah. I see you, Dora. Okay, I got you, lady. Shout out to you, love. Appreciate you. But yeah, I mean, like, bro, 50 is, but you got to realize, you know, I mean, because obviously, like, it's corny, right? Like, if I'm a fan, right? I was playing all the Ja Rule shit. I was, you know, I'm a huge 50. I had the G-Unit sneakers. I had G-Unit shirts. I had, you know, like, G-Unit was like everything to me. You know, I loved 50 Cent. I love the G-Unit era. Lloyd Banks for a long time was one of my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? Young Buck. Like, just that whole era was fire. And not to mention that it was because of G-Unit that we really got game. It helped bring a second wind to the West Coast. So, you know, the G-Unit West thing with the game, it was that, man, that was important for us. So, you know, like, just to not only be a fan of not only be a fan of somebody, but they put on somebody from where you're from, that's fire to me. You know what I'm saying? So I you know, I love to see that. It's kind of stupid for me that, like, you know, whatever, you know, ego that this fool Game had, but to me, like, I think it's like great to that he was got put on by 50 Cent, who I was a fan of, and then he puts on this really dope lyricist from California, and he's a gangster, and he kind of fits the aesthetic of the G-Unit, and it's like the West Coast guy, and I don't know, it was just dope. Like, that whole thing was just dope. They just were controlling shit from G-Unit radio to everything they was putting out. They were just running shit, and they really switched the narrative to where, like, I mean, if you remember, Veni Vidi Vici, this fool Ja Rule was like rapping, you know, holla, holla. You know, he was trying to be kind of like Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was rapping more gangster, more street with it. Not to say that even on his other shit wasn't street, but it was just more street oriented music on Veni Vidi Vici. You know, it's sometimes some people would consider that a hip hop classic. So after the 50 Cent thing happened, where he came in, he dissed him on "I don't believe you, murder, 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 your life's on the line." You know, when he started dissing him like that, or Back Down, or all that shit, like, what we gonna do, man? 50 back around. That's John, little punk ass, sticking out loud. So Southside, you know how I get down. He's all, I'm a diamond in the dirt. I ain't been found. I'm the underground king. I ain't been crowned. He's all, I'm the greatest. Something like Ali in his prime. 50 Cent making of how kids make songs about smoking on their ops. Yeah, he's really the beginning of that type of shit, bro. Very, very, very true. 50 dissed Ja Rule for making pop hits, and then he ended up following the same formula. Bro, I don't, you know what? I don't subscribe to that, because even 50 Cent's early shit, like on Ghetto Quran, he was that same 50 Cent that we heard on his first album. On that, Lord forgive me for I've sinned over and over again just to stay on top. Hey, you know, I'm going to play some of that shit tonight too, man. We might have to play, we can't play the Murder Inc. shit without playing some 50 Cent shit. I'm going to play some 50 Cent, I'll play some like that era hip hop. And R&B. I'll probably play some R&B too, but yeah, so, you know, that era, you know, like that old 50's always kind of had melodic hooks. You know what I'm saying? All of his old shit, he always kind of had melodic hooks. And if anything, I kind of feel like Ja Rule technically took his swag, because 50 Cent was doing that first. That Ghetto Quran shit, that was before he got shot. You could hear it on the song. He don't even sound like the same, you know? And Ghetto Quran was like way earlier. That was like 99. It was like early 50 Cent. Like that was before anything. Like he was just still doing mixtapes. So yeah, like I'd have to disagree, my brother. Let me see. Blanco SoCal said the beef stayed in the music. I don't think they would have wanted each other to die. Won't they makes more money in the long run. Honestly, that's not true, because there was a moment where 50 was in the studio. These fools rushed 50 in the studio. Irv cut the lights out, and Cadillac Toss stabbed him. That's a very known interaction that they had. So they weren't cool. And whenever like 50 would be around, even somebody who was close to them, it'd always be funk. 50 was always lit up about it, bro. That was Lloyd Banks talking as a female in the Back Down song. Was that? I thought that was what we gonna do, man? 50 back around. That one? I thought that was 50. 50 Cent, How to Rob is a classic. Yeah, that is a classic, bro. All the early 50 mixtapes. Honestly, 50 Cent's How to Rob is what got him on Jay-Z's radar, because that's when Jay-Z did that. He's like, I'm all about a dollar. What the fuck? What the hell is 50 Cent? All the early 50 mixtapes was fire. Absolutely, I agree. That's the story. Damn. Okay. Let me see. I keep getting booed. Okay, boom, I'm back here. All right. So yeah, I mean, this is different, bro. You know, Irv Gotti was part of a group of people that were proactively trying to murder 50 Cent, and I didn't think he liked that. He didn't take that too lightly, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be too upset at and judge him for feeling the way he does. At least he, as much sarcasm as it has in this post, it has like a little droplet of sympathy, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I could imagine like, hey, these guys that were literally proactively trying to get me blackballed and murdered, he's dead now, and you know what I mean? Like, I won. That's how I would feel if somebody who was, I mean, that is how I feel when I see people who were like proactively trying to harm me or set me up and line me up, and then I hear, like years down the line, oh, that guy died, or that guy, I feel bad, just because I got empathy as a human. But part of me is like, yo, like that guy didn't even. It's hard for me to feel empathy, and I'm going out of my way to feel empathy and sympathy for this person because this person like treated me or acted a certain way towards me that got me feeling a certain type of way, So I could only imagine having to deal with like an uphill battle of hatred. It probably, I can't judge 50, bro. And we all see how petty this fool is, But nonetheless, rest in peace, Irv Gotti, man. Legendary. And 54 is such a young age. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We need to eat better. We need to do better. I don't know if he was like playing with his nose, because usually that will attribute to later. Blanco said, "No camera when no cameras around. How do we actually know these things weren't staged, bro? All jokes, just a tinfoil hat, Sam Tripoli fan." I mean, you're right. You're right. But certain things was like put out there, by like both camps, were like confirmed. Like why would I say something and these guys are proactively trying to kill me, and I'm gonna say something in an interview and they're gonna confirm it in another interview, and it's just kind of like out there, like the info's out there. Supreme Team out of New York. Yeah. Yes. They're from Hollis, Queens. Am I right? Dora? I think they're from Hollis, Queens, if I'm not mistaken, that you corrected me on. Because I'm pretty sure all of like Hollis, Jamaica, that's all on the south side, right? If I'm not mistaken, I've never spent that like much time in Queens, so I'm not too versed in it. Junior Martinez, I'm talking about. Yeah, 50's from Southside Jamaica, Queens. But there's different factions, so like Irv Gotti's from Hollis, Queens. Apparently Queens is big. I didn't know. It's bigger than I thought. It's bigger than I thought. Providence in the building with the emoji. Shout out to you, Providencia, Majesty Doll. Shout out to you. So yeah, R.I.P. Irv Gotti. My condolences goes out to his family. I know my managers tapped in with Chris Gotti, his brother, and it's a sad loss, man. I don't like it. I hate that for y'all that are out there treating it like you guys are gang banging, like you're part of G Unit. Guess what, bro? Like 50 Cent don't care, bro, if you're like shitting on this poor man. 50 Cent don't give a fuck, bro. You're not, you know what I mean? You could be a weirdo and like, shit on the dead man and disrespect the dead, but all that does is make you a weirdo, because you don't know 50 Cent, and you don't know Irv Gotti, but you for sure don't know 50 Cent. So that makes it even more cringe. Because I'm like looking at my timeline and people are like, there's some people that are just like, yeah, like 50 got his get back. It was like, bro, like, it's corny, bro. Like, who are you? 50 don't even know you. Irv Gotti don't even know you. So, I mean, like, super sad. Shouts out to his family. Yeah, Jamaica, Queens, and Hollis. Yep. So shout out to his family. Rest in peace to them, man. Rest in peace to all the legends we've lost. So many legends in these last 5 years. It's heartbreaking since COVID. Since, even before then, right? But it's been really tragic last 5 years, gang. if you break it down from like Kobe and Nip, and it's just been a really tragic last 5 years, and God bless the dead. It's a tragedy anytime that somebody's gone. 54 years old is such a young age to pass away, having the second stroke. Take care of yourselves, man. Like, take care of yourselves. Hit that gym. Work on your mental health. Work on your physical fitness. Work on your spiritual health. Get right with God. Drink water. Quit drinking fucking juice and synthetic bullshit. And you know what I mean? Try to be the best version of yourselves daily. Work on yourselves. It's always best, you know what I mean? It's just like, at least if you do that, you know that you tried your best. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, it looked like Irv Gotti started losing, some weight and was getting in shape. But sometimes it's too little too late, bro. You know who looks really crazy? Is Dame Dash. I was surprised that we ain't even heard that from Dame Dash. Dame Dash's whole ass teeth falling out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was like, what's going on with that guy? That guy got his whole teeth falling out of his mouth. It's insane. Like, you wear these crazy, like, you got all this jewelry, like, sell that shit. Go get your teeth fixed. Like, you're like you're billionaire, millionaire. Like, well, I mean, probably not anymore, but like, ow, you got diamonds and all that shit. Like, sell that shit, get your teeth fixed, bro. What's going on? Dame Dash went vegan. I mean, not by choice. He went vegan because his teeth fell out of his mouth. He's like a brontosaur, man. Like, you can only chew leaves. That's it. Bro was talking on the live and his teeth popped out of his mouth. That's crazy. That's crazy. I freaked out. I was like, whoa, shit. I was watching it, like, oh, shit. Bro's teeth fell out of his mouth. What the fuck's going on here? Fucking wild. So this was a short one, bro. I had to put the content out there. Wanted to wish Irv Gotti, rest in paradise. And obviously, like, we're adjacent to Chris Gotti. You know what I'm saying? My manager has got a relationship with Chris Gotti, so we wanted to send his condolences to Chris Gotti. Your brother was a legend. Definitely helped me get through his music helped me get through some of the darkest times of my childhood. And sad situation. My heart is with you and your family, all his children. Heartbreaking thing. Anytime, bro, like, 54 is way, like, you should not, nobody's mom should be burying their kid, bro. Super sad situation. Lovely says, rest in peace, Irv, facts. Nakima said he got on Styles PS juice bar diet. Styles. Oh, yeah. No, so I know Styles P. Yeah, so I know Styles P has a juice bar. Shout out to Styles, man. All them fools from the locks, they're all like in great shape. They're like doing pull-ups on the street. It's super fire. He got on Styles P's juice bar diet. Styles P made a video on how he beat COVID. And not gonna lie, I got into the diet too to this day since quarantine. Well, shout out to you, Nakima. Shout out to you, broski. Lovely said, legend, facts, high school era. Damn, poor Irv. Yeah, man. It's poor kids, man. Like, that's hard. That's really where my heart's broken for his family. You know what I'm saying? Chi Brown said, yes. It's my heart breaking for him, bro. I got a lot of empathy in my heart, and it just like irks me to see people bro. It's 2025, bro. The shit between him and shit between 50 Cent and Murder Inc. happened like 20 years ago. bro, get over it. Get over it. You're acting like you got shot 9 times. Like, come on, get over it. Get over it. You're not 50 Cent. If most of you guys, if you guys would have got shot 9 times, you would have told on Irv Gotti or on Supreme, bro. Like, get over it. Get over it. I don't get it. Like, I don't get all this. Like, you guys aren't like in a G Unit gang. You know, you're not part of G Unit. You're not Lloyd Banks. You're not Tony Yayo. You know what I mean? You're not even Cassius, bro. You're not nobody adjacent to them. Anybody. You know, you're nobody. You're nobody. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Irv Gotti, at least 4 top 10 hits. At least 4 top 10. Like, fuck top 100. Top 10 hits. 4 of them, at least. Probably number ones. I think most of those were number ones. So, if you guys want to tap in, we're going to be playing music next. Hit the kick link in the description, or actually it's in the chat. If you look at the chat, where's the chat? The chat is over here. Yeah, the chat's over here. So if you guys click the chat right here, you see up here, there's a list of links. You could join the Discord. You could join the subreddit. Yeah. Did I point the right way? Yeah, I think I did point. Yep. So, yeah, you can join all the links. But on that list of links that we got right here, I actually have, I have the, what is this right here? Oh, my God, this is crazy. On this list of links right here, I have the link for the kick. I'll be going live right in like 2 minutes after I end this live on Kick. I'm gonna play a bunch of music from that era, with a bunch of Ashanti. I'll probably play some Tamia, some Cassie. I'll play all that shit from that era, and yeah, it'll be lit. I swear I see, like, what is this right here? What is this? I feel like this is, what is this right here? Oh, okay, it's my background. Okay, I get it. This is bottom. There we go. It was bothering me. I was like, what is that thing? So yeah, we'll be playing a bunch of music on the Kick. Just hit this link right here. There's all the links. Go in there, follow it. We're gonna be going live there next, playing a bunch of music on Treehouse Club Radio. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Follow me on all social media, Ghambit, Ghambit. Follow me on Treehouse Club Live on Instagram. Please, again, hit the subreddit, hit the subreddit, hit the Discord, hit the Kick. We'll be going live next. Please like, subscribe, comment. Help us get lit in the algorithm. Hit the notification bell. It'll let you know every time that we go live. We go live about 3 to 4 times a week right here on YouTube, and 3 to 4 times a week on Kick, where we just play music. Really, I play all the music I want on Kick, and Kick never hits me with copyright strikes. That's why we had to stop doing it right here. So on YouTube, we will go live Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And now Sundays. I got a Sunday show called the God's Not Finished podcast, where I come in and I just give my thoughts on everything that I just everything that we learned at church, just giving a little quick breakdown and giving somebody a little bit of the good word, and just spreading a little bit of love on a Sunday fun day, good vibes, good, all that. So my name's Ghambit, Tequila Daddy, Agave Poppy, on the most lit podcast in the galaxy, Treehouse Club Live. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Shout out to everybody in the Treehouse Club on Chatter. Tuned in with us, my homie Don Juan and Billy in there holding me down. Shout out to everybody on stage, tapped in with me. Let me shout everybody out, man, because I appreciate. Chichi Brown said his daughter just got engaged in December. He was excited to go to the wedding. Dang, that's sad. Super, super sad, man. Super sad. But shout out to Chi-Chi, shout out to Don Juan, Jew, Rudy, and Billy on stage in the Treehouse on Chatter, where they get to just chill around, and I'm going to go right live on Kick and play some music for them. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Big love, big vibes, big blessings. Listen, say your prayers, drink your water, hit the gym, and quit sleeping on your greatness. God bless you all. Rest in peace, Irv Gotti. God bless the dead, man. Love you all. Thanks for tapping in. See you next stream.